Let's roll, nerds. Hey, ready?
I am, Judge.
Come up, ma'am.
Judge, I've already explained to Rubio, obviously the consequences of her actions. One, in terms of her bond conditions, and two, that there's a supervision order for DWI PTI sitting in front of you. Miss,
I'm seriously at a loss. I mean, I will tell you that for me here, we have a lot of people that come back because of issues that they've had with this program. The number one that probably 90% of the people that come back are the people that have problems while they're on bond, or it takes them forever to get into the program. 90% of those people come back. And here you are. If you think that the way that you've acted on bond is the way that you're going to act in this program, it's not going to happen. Did she test positive?
Yes, for alcohol.
Sorry, I did have a glass of wine.
Judge, she's not making any excuses for her behavior. She told me it was a moment of weakness, Judge, and
How many times has she's failed to submit, no show, and now you're testing positive. And you want me to let you into this program? I don't think so. I don't know what to tell you, but it's unacceptable.
you're completely right, Judge. It is. She's 24 years old. She has the rest of her life in front of her, Judge. She recently went further than she ever had in school. She got a certificate. She's starting a new job. She has so many things ahead of her in her life that could be impacted by a DWI conviction.
And that matters why?
And Judge, you know, the reflection that she's made in the mitigation packet that we've provided to the DA's office to even get her this opportunity, she has reflected on the behaviors that got her into the situation in the first place. And as it relates to the program itself, there are safeguards in place that address this type of issue, that if she did have any issues with drugs or alcohol, she is required to attend supportive outpatient treatment. I don't think this is a situation, Judge, that she's ever going to place herself in again.
I don't believe that for a second. If you try to sell me that, you're trying to tell me that I have a full head of hair. We cannot even get through on bond without violation after violation after violation. And now the day of court, she's testing positive for alcohol. For her to test positive for alcohol tells me that she must have consumed quite a bit last night. Because there's no other way someone at noon is going to test positive for alcohol, because alcohol dissipates from your system at a rapid pace. So for you to tell me it's a lie and it's disingenuous. I
believe the test that she took was a urine test, which does show a little bit further out rather than simply a day before. And I don't know if it was a positive or negative situation or a quantification of it. So
why are we just getting this now? How is it that she's had a violation since October and we're just now getting this now?
I'm not sure, Judge. I have the fail to submit on 10/17, so you're referring to?
There has to be some kind of consequence. There has to be. Otherwise, I'm not putting my name on a year-long reset for her to do this. There has to be a consequence. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do, McKinney, because I don't know. There has to be a consequence. I'm not gonna just acquiesce and let her go without there being some serious, there's gotta be something. I don't know. Take a seat for me, man. We gotta figure this out, but I don't know how we're gonna go forward. Just, well, tell me what you got.
We'll circle back, Judge.
Say it. You're not gonna hurt my feelings, but the problem is that if we don't, we're enabling her. And I'm telling her it's okay to do what you want to do. And it's okay to just miss tests. It's okay to, continue to drink alcohol, because what we're doing, if I let her go now, we will be back here in 6 months with a bunch of violations. And I'm telling that because I see it here every single day, The one person we've had in this exact situation, we put in jail for 3 days. She's on still for months. So what I'm telling you is I think that when you have that kind of sanction, it wakes them up. I'm not saying for long, but at least 2, so you get the drift. So you get,
What about that hammer hanging over her head?
It's already hanging over her head. Oh,
Immediate educational something.
that's all stuff she has to do anyways. Hey, Michael. Sorry. I know that you're battling for your client. I get it. I understand. Right. She tested positive for alcohol.
This is the first.
It's not, no, it's violation after violation. Today, we were just supposed to sign the supervision order. And we've got a BVR here with like 3 different violations. Now she's testing positive.
It's just so weird how they just step up.
It's not supposed to be like that. Someone dropped the ball over there, and I've been on them over and over, and I tell them, how the hell am I supposed to work when you're, we should have been notified this the first time, on the 18th of October, that way we can take the necessary steps at that time. As soon as you guys leave here, I'm going to start sending an email to whoever's supervising to say, who the hell do you have working? Mickey Mouse? It's not fair. And so I want a sanction, like 2 days as a sanction.
2 days.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else would be appropriate, because all the things that would otherwise be suggested are things that she has to do anyways. Because I'm telling you, I'm not, because I'm the one that signs off on a year reset. I'm not going to do it. If there's no sanction, I'm not doing it, because it's just not fair to everyone else who does follow by the rules. It's not fair. How do you get the drink? How do you get to continually miss? And then you're just going to ride out it. You're just going to get to move on. If we do that, we'll see her back here in 6 months, 4 months, like the other kid here. And I don't want that to happen. You remember the other girl that we put in jail for 3 days? She's still doing fine. And I'm not saying it has to be today. We can do a turn-in date of like maybe a week or so, but I want it to be soon. I'm not going to do 6 months down the road, but I want it to be, soon, before she starts really getting into the program, so that she realizes, okay, if I violate, this is what's going to happen, but on a long-term basis. And I'm doing it so that she really gets it and understands it, right? What do you think?
I agree.
Let me know. I know that you go talk to Doug, because I know that Doug's going to flip too, I know, but it's the only fair thing to do. And it's not a long time, but it's enough to wake up, get your attention. Hey, we mean business. We're not here to screw around. you know, you're at the wrong place. If you think that what you do at home, at work, however you treat other people, that may work over there, but it doesn't work here.
How do they treat you?
What we would do is we would probably have her come in Friday night, you know, and then she would leave Sunday morning. Something like that. No. She'd be out Saturday in the middle of the night. But they were probably like 1 or 2 in the morning, release her. They won't even keep her for the full 2 days because really she'd be turning herself in at by 6 p.m. anyways. But I hope that it's enough to get her attention because that's what we want to do. Talk to her, and then if you want to talk to Doug and let anyone else know, just, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how things go. You know, everybody does things differently. I don't want to, sorry, I didn't mean to. You guys let me know, and then we'll go from there. And then, like I said, didn't have to go in now, but we'll soon, within, like a week or so. Okay, all right. Thanks.